All men know how to lead, so.
You're totally right, but whose fault is it when you choose a man that's not a good leader?
Well, yeah. How are we supposed to know that the first time that we?
You got to learn to vet.
Well, yeah.
You gotta learn to vet. Yeah.
Look for the signs.
Yeah, but I definitely think that like you gotta take accountability. You can't sit there and be like, oh, all these guys suck at leading. It's like, well, there's some guys that are good at leading, but you probably won't see them whenever there's all these other dudes that are hitting you up, because those leaders, they might not be the type of dude that's gonna go slide in the DMs of a girl because he's just like, dude, I'm such a badass. I'm not gonna go slide in no girls' DMs. They're gonna come to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you don't even see those guys. What about?
Yet another TikTok masked as a joke that's only funny for women. Y'all wonder why men get depressed in relationships. Y'all wonder why men don't even want to be in a fucking relationship. It's because of shit like this. Anytime he does something for himself, he goes out and does an activity he enjoys without his girl, met with fucking attitude. You're supposed to be his peace, not his headache. This is a fucking temper tantrum. You're about 30 years past the point of throwing temper tantrums. If your man's doing everything he needs to provide, if he is upkeeping every end of his bargain for this relationship, let him have a fucking day. He is more than your boyfriend. He is more than your husband. He is a grown-ass adult who has his own interests. And if you want to ruin his good day with shit like this, you don't care about him.
Most men, you can just steal his girlfriend. Most men, you just steal his chick. Steal his chick or just run up on him when he goes to the chicken chip shop. Most men are so easy to hurt. Most men, you can just lie about in the media, Matrix attack them, and they'll have a mental breakdown. Most men are so absolutely not mentally weak. Most men, you can just get a famous guy with a blue tick to message his girl and bam. Before you know it, she's in his bed talking about how that man. Like, most men are absolutely not easy to hurt.
They're controlled by all their emotions.
Completely.
You date a girl that has an OnlyFans?
Of course I would.
Why?
Because we both making money.
How are you?
So obviously when you go to the comment section in that video, the women are loving it. They're saying, yes, King, here's your crown. I love a man with confidence, right? But something that doesn't get spoken on too much, and I'm surprised women don't call men out for it, well, I haven't seen it, is how some men's words in the beginning will be, yes, I don't care what you do, especially in this career path. But then their actions say other words when they get into that relationship, because that man has the simp mindset, in my opinion, that I'm going to say all the right words in the beginning because I like her that much. I find her that attractive, and I need to say this for her to like me, instead of sticking to his values, sticking to his morals. So now when he's in this relationship, he wants to change that woman and or thought that woman would stop doing what she's doing. And I'm going to be honest, that's unfair to her. That's who she was before the relationship, so that's who she's going to be during the relationship, right? So I say this to say, fellas, if you believe in something, stick to it. Don't change your values.
The hot ones are the ones that cheat, and also they don't value as much. Yeah. Whereas like if you go a little below you and it's like a nice personality, then they fucking worship you.
That's, you know what's funny? Girls do that in the beginning, like in the early to mid 20s, and sometimes like late 20s, they want that alpha, like super hot guy just to like to fuck the shit out of them, go all crazy. And then they get heartbroken so many times, and then their biology's like, you need to have kids. And it's like, well, this one guy who was a little bit more beta, who's like not as good looking, who's like maybe like a 7 out of 10. He's got a good job. You know, he can take care of the kids. Like he was always there. You know, he won't leave. He's desperate for me. So yeah, maybe. And then she marries him, and then after like 10 years or 5 years, she's like, God, this guy's such a pussy. Like fuck. And then she cheats or like divorces or leaves.
Young lads look to as a strong masculine role model.
Well, I think if Andrew Tate disappeared, I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to be fine.
I need you to answer my question, right?
That's my answer.
What strong masculine role model can take his place? Who else is out there on social media who is capable of embodying his same message for young lads right now?
What about someone who is influential in developing societal goods?
Give me names.
Positive.
I need a name. Do you see? And I know that I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but this is part of the concern is just because Tate might disappear doesn't mean that young boys yearning for a strong father figure that might be missing in their life disappears.
Truly, only 2 types of men in the world. What's your go-to meal for McDonald's? And then Andrew says, notice which guy got the saved number. Oh, yeah, boy.
There are men out here who fail daily and they have yet to feel the true consequence for it. They fail to go to the gym when they know they should have gone to the gym. They fail because they forgot their keys and it took them 10 minutes to find them. They fail because they replied to a question they got sent on WhatsApp the wrong way. They fail because they didn't smile when they were supposed to. They didn't say please and thank you to that person who helped them. They fail because they didn't say hi to that girl who's looking at them out the corner of their eye. They just fail perpetually. They go through life missing every opportunity and just failing. And somehow we've built a society which is so soft and God is so giving and so graceful that they still have a place to eat, somewhere to sleep, and they're still surviving. That shows how nice God is. Before this society, truthfully, if you were that level of failure, you would be dead.
What's better, talking to your friends or talking to your woman about your emotions?
I'm going to just say this. I'm going to look to the camera and say, guys, do not talk to your girlfriend about your emotions.
Why do guys say this? I feel like that's a lot of red pill talk.
No, there's some things that men are supposed to be in women's eyes, and there's some things that are never supposed to see, and your woman's not supposed to see you cry. I don't care if your family passed away, you're not supposed to cry. And it's not because you're not emotional. You come and cry to me, come and cry to your boy, come and cry to your sister. You do not cry to your woman. Women, it's not their fault. They're just like hypergamous inside their body. It's not their fault.
There's studies that have confirmed this too. Women lose respect for men after they see them cry.
Trust me.
You know what's crazy? They say single women keep women single, and I believe it, right? A lot of girls are telling their girlfriends like, oh, if he don't propose within 3 to 5 years, he don't love you. That is bullshit. Not every man believes in fucking marriage, bro. That shit is bullshit. It's a piece of be real. Most women do not marry for love. They marry for security or to impress their friends and fucking family, bro. You get what I'm saying? All that shit is fake in most cases, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Let's be real. And the divorce rate in the USA proves that shit, bro. 50% divorce rate, 80% for a woman. Let's be real, bro. No logical man is getting married in 2023, bro. Use your brain. By the time I'm 35, I definitely want to settle down. I want a woman at home, 3 kids playing in the big-ass backyard in a nice suburban area, right? All the bills covered by Poppy. You know what I'm saying? My girl ain't gonna want for nothing. But in the back of her mind, since her friends and society brainwashed her, it's gonna be like, okay, he's giving me an easy life, right? But he didn't give me a ring or a paper, so he must not love me. Like, let's stop the bullshit.
Okay? If one wants to take that 6-year prime and go ahead and take 6 dicks and in a day and travel the world and be on yachts and fuck a bunch of guys and have sugar daddies, all that shit, that's her prerogative. That's fine. But do not sit there and expect me to respect and take this woman seriously down the fucking road when I'm at my fucking prime. Because if I was 18, living with my fucking mom, eating Cheetos, triple chin, oh shit, oh, I deserve a bad bitch, everyone would be fucking laughing at me. I have to bust my ass to get to where I want to be. So I have no fucking sorrow for bitches that don't take the best years of their life fucking seriously and find the best guy of their life. It's on them. It's not on us. It's the woman's job to attract and, more importantly, retain the fucking man. If you don't have a boyfriend, if you don't have a husband, if you don't got a guy that takes you seriously, you don't have some type of man that is willing to die to protect you, bitch, it's your fucking fault. It's not ours. I'm tired of this shit.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who's typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
Bitch. Yeah, the woman. The woman.
So who's the prize in a lesbian relationship? Both of them?
Both of them. Yeah, oh God.
So then why aren't they both the prize in a heterosexual relationship?
Because I was about to say men are down here and women are up here.
Okay, so are women equal to men or are women superior to men?
For sure, superior. Superior.
Do you know what the definition of chauvinism is? Chauvinism means one sex thinking they're superior to another. Why is it when men think they're superior, we call it chauvinism, but when women think they're superior, we call it feminism?
Got me stumped there.